Bobby, what's going on? I've got a dog freaking out in the back seat. End of March, that's not that far away. It's almost the Resident Evil 3 remake release. I don't know. I think it's due to just soil. I think in like really boggy soil, I don't think Washingtonians do that well. But in like well draining soil with a lot of water, they do a lot better. Hey Ryan, how's it going? Yeah, they're growing. They're always growing. Yeah, that I bought this so I would be less hesitant to smoke. It's a hard struggle. 350 to get one. How many Sylvesters? Don't worry, the smoke doesn't hinder my vision any worse than when I didn't have glasses, so two, okay. Um if they do a very good like diamond cutting job and everything, that's not unfair. You know, a canary costs, how tall are they? How many feet of wood do they have? I forget. If they're ground level, it should be like closer to like 250 to 300. If they have to get up on a ladder and do it, then that's a fair price. Palms in Hawaii. Well, if you want to go to what island are you going to, Dylan? It depends. 'Cause if you want to go and see some real serious palms, I can get you an invite. Oh, it's a guy from Homestead, Maui. Okay. Um, there is there's an arboretum there in Maui. I forget what it's called, but you can go there. I don't have many friends on Maui. I have friends in Kauai, the Big Island, and Oahu. Or at least there's good gardens in Oahu, like public gardens, like really good garden, like double coconuts. So if you want to jump over to those islands, I'm gonna probably have to turn this light off and face forward after this because I'm getting on River Road. Ryan knows River Road. You guys know River Road pretty well. So most of what I've been doing lately, I actually just shipped out 2,200 Kunti seeds, which are a native Florida cycad. Hey Eric, what's going on, man? Oh, the brights. Or at least it feels like the brights. I mean, it's kind of hard for you guys to see on there. But let me ask you guys what you think. So, I've driven my Ridgeline a total of, in the past 2 months, probably a total of 150 miles. I could trade it in and get a sedan like a new Camry or a new, I don't really want a new Accord because I don't like their transmissions, but oh, I mean, unless it's manual. Yeah, Ryan, I ran a quote. I'll tell you a story about that if you'd like. It's a story about when Ashley and I were first together. Yeah, see, that's the thing is I need a truck to move plants, but I don't have any plants to move at the moment. Maybe I should just hold on to the truck. I mean, I have the Avalon. It's pretty reliable. Watch it break down in the next 5 miles, though. I've driven this Avalon 4,500 miles since I got it about November, like early November. Hey, Terrence, what's going on? Terrence, right? I don't necessarily need a truck to move the plants that I grow. I mostly grow seedlings. Like I could go with a hatchback. So I kind of wanted to have like a fun car that was also a hatchback, like a Civic Type S, Civic Si, or if I really wanted to kind of like figure out a way to keep it clean, like a Civic Type R. But they're quite expensive. I mean, they're around. There's one in Port Charlotte. I mean, that's a fun car to drive. Come on, man. Why are we doing 40 and a 45? We got a dotted line, but no room. Not enough room. And I'm live, so I can't do the things I normally would do if I were having to deal with something like this. Sorry, guys. Give me a second while I try and see if I can pass this guy. Yeah, buddy. Winter's been pretty fair. Lowest we've gotten is like 44, but next week we're supposed to hit 41 in Venice, maybe 42, 43 in Cape Coral. Had a few chilly nights. Nothing too bad. All right, so let me see if I can get back to here. Down south, last off. I'm driving from about 45 miles from Venice to Cape Coral in Florida. Yeah, it's been pretty warm here. It's hit 80 the past 3 or 4 days, which is about 7 degrees above normal-ish. This is the coldest part of the year. So, with a high, we had a high of 86 yesterday with a low of like 68, and it was like a low of 71 the night before. I never didn't believe it. Well, did I? I don't know. Maybe I didn't believe it. You told me you lived in a zone 9B, so I mean, it's hard for me to believe what you say sometimes, Zach. Oh yeah, so about Ashley and I, so back in 2015, this is like May of 15, I was going to a PLO home game in Bradenton, and it's a guy that I knew from just playing in Sarasota, and Ashley had a terrible ear infection, and so I was like, all right, I really want to play in this game. She's like, that's okay. Like, drop me off at the ER in Bradenton. So I go to downtown Bradenton, where the hospital is, and there's a stop sign before you turn right to go to the ER entrance. So I know I stopped at the stop sign, I took a right, and then next, I'm literally within 10 seconds, I'm pulled over, right in front of the ER entrance. So this cop is sitting there telling me, he's like, oh, you ran that stop sign? I'm like, no, I don't. I know I didn't run the stop sign. And I don't appreciate you pulling me over when I'm trying to bring my girlfriend to the ER. She's in pain. And he's like, well, here's, we're going to give you a citation. I'm like, yeah, I know what you're trying to do. And I know what you think I did. So I took the ticket. I was pissed. I dropped her off. Went to go play in the game. It wasn't too far away from the hospital. And I fought it, and somehow I had to take traffic course, but I didn't have to pay a fine, but I did have to pay the lawyer like $50. He probably was like, listen, man, this guy has no points. He doesn't do things wrong. He's like, all right, well, we're going to tax him $50. And when I was leaving from dropping Ashley off, he had someone else pulled over already. No one's that lucky to find 2 stop sign runners, and the guy was just sitting there trying to make money. There wasn't like a dangerous intersection there or anything. You don't see that a whole lot going on. I mean, Venice traps speed and everything, but it's just really annoying. Anyway, yeah, so I had to take that course, and it's like when approaching a yellow light, you speed up to pass the yellow light, change lanes to make sure that you're in the right lane, which doesn't make, and then like the stupidest, the dumbest questions you could imagine. So I know that police have a very hard job to do, but when they do a job like that, I don't have any respect for that job. Police even have a job to monitor traffic, but their job isn't to make money. They're not I'm not going to get into like the whole part of it, but their job is to keep the peace and to enforce the law. But just selectively enforcing the law where you make money is just not really morally dignified. Yeah, I've never gotten pulled over in the Ridgeline. I've gotten pulled over in every other car that I've owned, I believe. I never got pulled over in the Santa Fe. They just assumed I was a little old lady, and I guess they just assume, like my dad was pulled over in Vermont by the Middlebury police. If anyone knows that area well, it's a wealthy little town, but they trap speed, and they said my dad was going a little bit too fast. And sorry, making sure this dog is not like ripping up my leather. Hey, buddy, hold on. Sit down. Come on, Allie, sit down. He got pulled over, and they're like, he couldn't find his proof of insurance, and he was driving he had a Kia Sorento at the time. He's like, listen, I'm a college professor who teaches finance. I'm 65 years old, and I'm trying to get the class. Do you think that I don't keep it? And I'm driving, this brand new car. Do you think that I don't keep insurance on it? And he's like, well, I guess you have a valid point. I know. I actually have a vlog made. It's not that interesting, but it has more to do with those Royals you guys saw. And they went to the next level in trying to keep them alive. I mean, they're going to survive, but I'll make some vlogs. I have my vlog stick with me. I've been going out and doing that. The main reason I wasn't doing vlogs was I didn't have the stick with me. It's actually pretty hard to vlog two-handed, like for a long, like holding your hands out like that for a long period of time and not like moving the camera. The problem is like stability, and image stabilization is only so good on a phone. So yeah, cops do love to be right. I mean, more so, cops hate to somehow be wrong. But I was pulled over when I was door dashing, and oh man, that dog farted. Jesus, Allie, are you kidding me? Oh God. Hold on a sec, guys. Oh my God, only one window was down in this car. Oh God, it's so bad. I can't believe you did that to me, Allie. You could have let me know. Oh. It's really hard to make me gag, too. My sister's always saying, oh, he eats a high-fat diet, that's why he farts a lot. Sorry, give me a second. No, I could put the sunroof, but it just would make more noise. It'll get out of here. Alright. Jesus, dog. I hope you didn't poop in the back. Alright, so what was I talking about now? Oh yeah, so I got pulled over. I was door dashing, and they caught me doing like 47 and a 40. I was like, and they're like, did you know how fast you're going? And I was like, yes. And I was like, yeah, I don't really want to discuss my speed, And they tried to approach you from the passenger door, the window didn't go down, it doesn't go down. I was like trying to tell them that, and I was like, then I turn around, there's a guy right next to me, I'm like, oh, hi, what's up? So they gave me a written warning, whatever that means. The dorms. Wait, so you don't get to the dorms till 4? You've been, what, working all 6:30 to 4:30? Yeah, I wasn't sure what you said, Zach, about the zones, but yeah, what's going on, Ellie? Tell me more. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that pickup truck had a bunch of alocasias, elephant ears in the back. Oh yeah? Tell me more. Mm-hmm. All right, no need for the sunroof to break out. I wanted to leave earlier because then I can take him to the house and then go get Pollo. Because I cannot going to deal with like him. Simmer down, boy. Was it the coldest? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. There was that cold snap, like that really early one. Allie, simmer down now. Like Donna Summer, but backwards. All right. How do you say Donna Summer backwards? Summer Donna. Summer Donna. Summer down now. Okay. Now stretch it out now. Hey Bob, what's going on? Oh yeah, Ryan, I know. If you drive through the West Villages, which is a new community there, and well, I mean it's like kind of like the Northport area. It's west of River Road. They have Atlanta Braves signs up everywhere. Sunseeker Resort. Donna Summer in the phone book. Yeah, I know, right? Sunseeker Resorts. Didn't you send me a link to that? I can't remember. Oh, of course I get the red light. Why wouldn't I? Oh, okay, yeah, we're gonna drive past that in about 15 minutes or so. Really wanted to go by, get some to drink, but he's not gonna freak out. But I mean, well, he might freak out. He doesn't like being left alone. He thinks he's going to the vet, which obviously dogs don't. Yeah, it's hard to tell sometimes. Let me see if I can. Allie, over here. No, I can't get him to. Oh, you gotta sit down. All I can hear is him scratching. Thankfully, I'm not too concerned about the back seat because this is an old car. He's not like digging into it, as far as I can tell. So I'm going at a pretty reasonable speed. Fusillo Kia, everything that's wrong with Florida. Naturalized in Hawaii? Let's see. Probably, I know the worst naturalized palm in Hawaii is Arcanto Phoenix alexandri, the common king palm. Also Pritchardii pacifica, which is native to the Cook Islands, not to Hawaii. I mean, pretty much anything that's weedy in Florida is like even weedier there. Any tropical palm can essentially become weedy. I've seen Areca vestiaria go crazy, Verschaffeltia go crazy. Oh yeah, there's plenty of lipsticks in Hawaii. You'll see them at special places, but it's funny, for the size of the town of Northport, it's actually legal to have a car dealership in Northport. That's why you have to go into the next county. The Charlotte just came into Charlotte County. Yeah, Hawaii is, it's really easy. Like, there are some amazing gardens, but it doesn't take a lot of effort to grow those plants because the soil's rich in minerals like that volcanic ash. It's just amazing. You can grow any. The only thing that doesn't grow well there is like drought, not, I mean, like more subtropical Caribbean palms like Copernicias and Pseudophoenix just don't do well there because it's kind of cloudy. They want a lot of sun. They want to bake in the heat and take water from down below. So we got police on the scene. Yeah, lipsticks are more tropical by about 15 degrees at least. Around 15. Man, 2 troopers for 1 car. At least he got pulled over by Charlotte County Sheriff and not Northport Police. Northport cops are like Cape Coral cops. They even look like them. They have their cars are black and white, and they look like futuristic RoboCop style enforcers. I've been pulled over by, let's see, Sarasota Sheriff. At least, God, Sarasota Sheriff, not that much. Maybe twice. City of Venice, at least twice. I've been pulled over by the Charlotte County Sheriff once. The City of Northport once. City of Punta Gorda once. Cape Coral at least 3 times. Lee County Sheriff twice. Pulled over by Bradenton Police once. And listen, guys, I have like a pretty much immaculate driving record, so you can imagine, like, you know, it's not like I'm going crazy. I mean, you guys see me driving, yes. You know, do I bend laws? Yes, who doesn't? But I'm like the one person here not talking about palms. I apologize in advance. Now I gotta simmer down now. Sorry, I didn't see this. I didn't see the new stuff. Native palm wise to Hawaii. So the only genus that is native to Hawaii is Brachardia. So yeah, and it is by far the most diverse Brachardia. Like there's probably about 40 species of Brachardia. I'd say 32 of them are native to Hawaii. You have Brachardia affinis, Brachardia hildebrantii, Brachardia remota. You have Alma robinsoniana, Monroy, Martii, Minor, Viscosa, Shouterii, Napaliensis, Hardii, Ericina. A lot of them don't grow well in Hawaii. I mean, grow well in Florida because they're higher altitude palms. They're actually pretty cold hardy. There's Brachardia forbesiana, which is kind of synonymous with another. I don't know if they made it synonymous or not. Terrence, what do you mean by that between tropical rainforest and deciduous? Because deciduous just means the leaves fall. So tropical rainforest is going to be pretty much evergreen all year round. Some trees will drop their leaves and grow them right back. Allie, calm down. You drive me nuts. Alright, what is going on here? Sorry guys, with the heavy traffic I might not be able to look at the screen too much. So you're talking about what's the difference? I mean, well, most of it's going to be canopy. Obviously in the wintertime you're going to have very little canopy in the deciduous forest. In evergreen forest it's going to stay dark on the ground year round. So evergreen forests are going to have, more lichen and moss and mold growing. They tend to be a little bit wetter than deciduous forests, or they tend to be more consistent with their rain. I'm pretty sure. I'm not, I'm not as good with like temperate stuff. I mean, I've lived in a couple temperate areas, uh, almost oceanic. Like the eastern end of Long Island has kind of like a marine oceanic climate. 10, we got the double digits going down. All right, so it's 73 degrees here in Port Charlotte. Yeah, but during this time of year, when you drive through Florida, say you're coming south from Georgia, right? So you're heading on 95 or 75 and driving down, first thing you're gonna see, and you've been seeing for a while, is basically just pine forests, unless you're right by the water. Just straight, I don't know if it's Pinus ellioti, but straight pine forest with palmetto underneath, and there's some scrub oaks and some laurel oaks there, and you'll see sycamores too. And then you'll see, I've seen that as far south as like just south of Tampa. Once the hills kind of stop, you start to see more just evergreens, just oaks and pine, and no deciduous trees of any kind. I mean, I see plenty of palmettos starting right around the I-10 line. That's kind of where they kind of start to grow everywhere. They don't grow they're not nearly as dispersed north of that area. Maybe even the Gainesville area. And then when you head a little further south, you start to see basically the remnants of how they destroyed a lot of the swamps, a lot of Melaleuca. We're coming up on that thing, Dylan. I'll drive a little bit closer. Yeah, it depends on what road you're coming in on. I've only been on the 75 in Georgia one time, and I was like driving from Irma, so I wasn't really paying a whole lot of attention. So I was also driving a Fiat 500, which is not a safe car to drive on the highway, in my opinion. Yeah, I like those pine forests in Virginia. And I'm pretty familiar with them. I used to live in that area, so. Oh, I didn't see that. I'm supposed to go in May, Dylan. I actually need to give an RSVP to my cousin. Dwarf Cavendish banana. The super dwarf or the regular dwarf? Because the regular dwarf really isn't that dwarf. It's like, I think it can get like 8 feet tall. Super dwarfs only get about 4 to 5 at the most. My friends have some super dwarfs. They don't seem to make a whole lot of fruit though. Come on, Lake, your lane turn. You've got a turning lane. Why don't you turn in the turning lane? That's not even a big deal compared to what I dealt with today. I had guys making U-turns at places where there wasn't even he was driving over the median, cutting me off. I need to get a double dash cam front and back so you guys can see when I get tailgated like a mofo. This car didn't cost me much, but I still love it. And I don't want to I don't want to see you get totaled. Yeah. Nice green banana. I mean, it's a good idea to kind of buy them and get them going. So then right when like you're not going to get any more frost, you can just like plop them in the ground or just bring them outside. Oh no, I forgot to get a hold of somebody. I gotta pull over and pause the dash. I pause the dash. That's how much I do DoorDashes. That's all I can think about is dashing. I need to get back to this guy. I'm such an idiot. Is there a place I can pull in here? Not really. I'm not gonna go down that road. We're almost at the bridge, so I want to show it to you. I need to get back to the guy that... Like, I have a Middle Eastern client that... Alright, sorry about that, guys. Ashley wanted to make sure I got the dog. Like I was gonna forget a dog. Emma really likes him, so... Does it sound familiar, those voices, Allie? There's the cranes. Yeah, they got them all lit up. Let me see if I can kind of point it up. I can't really do it. But... Dude, those things are going to be massive if that's... I mean, whoa, we're going to get into this thing. Someone just got lit up. Who got lit up? Oh, going into racetrack. I'd be like, listen, we can conduct this traffic stop. Oh, he's pulling into a gas pump. It's actually not a bad idea. It's well lit. Yeah, it's gonna look like... I mean, those... I don't... Do you guys have any idea how much those cranes cost? I don't. I'm just curious. I'm guessing those things are probably like $3 to $5 million each. Yeah, I don't know how Port Charlotte got that, or whoever owns that got that by, but... I mean, I can't imagine how much weight they can handle. It's got to be a lot, though. Storming like crazy? Man, we need that, man. It's been hot. I mean, it's 8 o'clock and it's 75 out here now. I'm going to go... Well, I need to get back to that guy. Do you guys mind... Hey, Chris, what's going on? Do you guys mind holding on when I pull over and message this guy? I got to give him a price for all these seeds that he wants to buy, because I told him I'd get right back to him, and then I went right back to heading out here, so... Yeah, it was hot, man. It was like 80 here. But you have a very, you know... Oh, is that what they're doing? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, once that front comes through. They can't walk. That's weird. Allie doesn't understand how, like, stopping and starting works with a car. I mean, I guess it's kind of hard to with a dog, but... No, he's just in the back seat. I was trying to get a good picture of him. I might, when I stop, I might be able to... get you guys a... I can't let him out because he's a little bit rambunctious when he gets out. He's not like a crazy little puppy, but he likes being on a leash, and he He's very hard to get back in. He does not like getting in cars because he thinks he's going to the vet. Hey, he's not that big. He has a little ringer on so you know where he is. He's probably like 35, 40. No, he's probably like 40 pounds. I will check the messenger, but it's hard, man. Because then I'm not paying attention to everybody else. Oh, there's a Toyota dealership here. I think that's Daisy. This is the black dog that looks like a little lab. If I get to a stop sign, I need to find a decent place to pull over so I can do this, man. Oh yeah, there's a lot of they planted a lot of washies here. It's kind of annoying. I don't know why they did it. God, where's all this traffic coming from? There's just too many people here. Like it's 8 o'clock at night on a Wednesday. This is a small town. Well, it was a small town. I don't know. And well, I was in tailgate. Oh, it pauses on your end? That sucks. Yeah, I think I'm almost turned right into this truck. Oh yeah? Tell me more. Alright. I need to get Allie. Simmer. Simmer, dog. Dog. Don't do this to me. What a bridge line I pass? Neither one of you were going very fast, so this guy's just not wanting to go very fast at all for no reason than that. Come on, man. Oh, we're not even near the turn. Okay. My dentist used to live over here. He had a pretty cool garden. He had a really good microclimate because he had water on 3 sides. He kind of lives like in a cul-de-sac that was all surrounded by a canal. An excellent microclimate. Okay. Sharkies. Yeah, I've heard about it. There's like a restaurant review group in the area. I hear a lot of good things. I just don't really drive over there for food because there's a lot of great restaurants in Venice and Sarasota. I just don't. The people I know in Northport aren't really. They're mostly. They're kind of like McDonald's people, if you know what I mean. All right, I'm gonna pull over here. I gotta message this guy. Then I'm gonna unpause it. Carry on. Oh, whoops. Oh my god, I'm going over the hazard strip. I have a picture of a friend of mine in Umballuz, next to Umballooziensis. Unfortunately, it's not much of a showstopper, but at least we can see the doggy. Alright, Allie, can you behave yourself for like 15 seconds? Well, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it. I'll be back in about 1 minute, okay? So just hold on. All right. Have you been pooping in my car? All right, so this is what Allie looks like. Hey, Allie. 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 Allie, no. You're not going in the front. That is not happening. Allie, that is not happening. Allie, no. Simmer down now, okay? Here, you guys can watch him. No, dog. Do not come in the front. Do not come in the front. I'm just going to get a soda, okay? Can you simmer down in the car? Oh my God, you're still in the back seat somehow. You stink, dog. I'm gonna spray you down with the hose. Hey, I've not really tried much. Let me try and get this forward facing. Get this right. Off to the Cape. Oh, that's the wrong way. Why is this on? Oh. This guy's wandering. He's waddling around. That's a Florida man right there, if I've ever seen one. Dog, sit down. Understand the center of gravity and all that stuff. Simmer down now. Hey, none of that. Alright, we're gonna take the other road because I'm not door dashing. Obviously, I can't door dash with a dog in the car. Not that I. Allie, stop it. Oh no. Oh god. Dude, you didn't even eat yet. You can't do this to me, dog. Oh my god. Oh god. Sorry. Oh. Yeah, Christmas palm seeds are they like to roll around. It's kind of like an old school cartoon. Yeah, he let a dirty one out, like a toxic cloud. Why are you hotboxing this car, dog? Don't do me like that. Yeah, some palm seeds are toxic. I can't actually think of any offhand. I can tell you there's like some fruit that are toxic. Like they'll like burn your mouth. Like anything that's related to fishtail palms. A lot of Tegospermas, Arecas. Although Arecas will have a narcotic in them that needs to be like activated by an alkaloid catalyst. Oh, Dylan, yeah. So, I mean, I've eaten Queen, Butea. I've eaten dates. Tried to eat all types of like canary dates, and I don't really try and pick seeds off the ground and eat them. I'm not really like curious like that because I know it's never gonna taste that great. But if it smells sweet, like I'll try a bite. I've had the wine of Butea too, and I swear that stuff can make you go blind. That is toxic. Well, like I don't think the guy made it properly. It smelled like it had methyl alcohol in it. Oh yeah, I've had acai. Yeah, you're talking about fruit now. Yeah. I've eaten salak too, which is salaka. Yeah, picks the seed off the floor and gets the hose. Sorry, drinking my soda before it goes flat because I didn't want to get a top for it. I don't like drinking out of straws. I don't know what it is. Like, unless it's required, like a milkshake is kind of a messy situation. Hey, Adam, how's it going? Adam, I have seen videos on YouTube. I don't think there's anything up there that I would see that I have not seen, touring around. I haven't been to St. Pete in about 6 years, unfortunately. I used to go up there and play poker at Derby Lane, and I have a friend who has a big Psycat collection there, but again, I'm not a fan of driving over the Skyway. 45. Since when was it 45 miles an hour on this road? Guarantee you no one's driving 45 on this road. I'm actually getting there sooner than I thought I would, which is great. Well, you crashed your car. The Chevy? Where's the damage on it? Oh, I did. Oh, so like the rocker panels? Okay. That sucks. You know, if I lived in a big city like that, I would have a car like that because I wouldn't feel too bad about it getting like dinged up. I wouldn't drive like a car that like I didn't want to see get, you know, because if you go to New York City, you can see like a lot of vehicles have like extra little pieces on them to take the impact from dings. Like they have little like armor on the door hinge, like the edge of the door and on the bumpers, because some people get tapped so often there. If I just drove like in a big city, I'd probably drive like a Kia Rio or a Forte, or yeah, like a Chevy. I mean, nothing that I would worry a whole lot about. I actually worry about. I don't worry about, but like I wouldn't, if I would be upset if this car got totaled, even if I wasn't driving it. Like if someone hit it. I've had too many memories in it already. Oh, really? You know, that's the thing about BMW, Mercedes. They used to be like very well-made vehicles, and then when technology came around, I mean, and they started, you know, outsourcing their manufacturing. Things just kind of went downhill. Like the parts themselves are well made, but when the assembly setup is just, you know, if you watch a lot of channels about, you know, new Mercedes and stuff, the repair bills are just absolutely insane. I mean, yeah, they handle really well and they're really fun to drive, but when you get a repair bill like more than once for like $2,000 or $3,000 or more, I would love. I thought he farted again. I heard a sound. You just saw an ad. I don't understand. I saw an A, and I don't get it. That's not bad. I mean, like, that's the good thing about driving like a car that isn't, you know, as expensive as, like, you know, it's equivalent in Mercedes would be like this the CLA class, and to replace that in Mercedes, that'd be like $1,500. I'm kind of upset that there are no Palms here. Why are there's like no plants at all, in fact. And this thing isn't like brand new. There should be like Royals here or something. I mean, put some Queens up if you have to, but I mean, Royals would be perfect to go along with these, you know, these lights. So well lit, but Charlotte County is known for two things: having the lowest elevation, average elevation in the entire state, and at times having the highest median population in the entire country by county. At one time it was like 69.2. It's gone down a lot because a lot of people from the East Coast, younger, like a lot of Latino people from the East Coast actually move over here, and it's dropped. The Venice and Sarasota are becoming more of like the elderly areas, I guess. Yeah, Punta Gorda. Punta Gorda is not as old. It's not as old age-wise, but it's probably the oldest town on the southwest coast of Florida, south of Tampa. Yeah, Punta Gorda actually has an amazing number of good restaurants. And if Ryan's still on, I would tell him, go to Punta Gorda if you want to try some food. And, instead of Northport and Port Charlotte, unfortunately, just don't have a lot of. I see people trying to. I can't stand it. What is that? It's a motorcycle Venom. Motorcycle with lights that are way too bright. That guy's going to cause himself a head-on accident. I thought it was a car with only one headlight that was brighting me. Yeah, Charlotte County Airport, I mean, it's a great place. It's not expensive to live there compared to other areas. It's got a waterfront area. It's got a historical downtown. I'm surprised it's not more built up. I mean, there's actually a good agricultural area where you can buy a house and grow stuff. I have a friend that lives way out, about 25 miles east of Punta Gorda, and he does makes his own honey, sugar cane. He kind of just lives off the land and sells it. Bright blue LED lights. Oh yeah. And it's hard to tell if someone's brighting you or not, but I mean. Alright guys, sorry. My mom called and there's some things going on that, not bad, good things, but things I was not expecting. And like I was expecting to hear that she wanted to talk about it because she wanted someone to talk about with, so yeah, and I have like this car has an auto dimming mirror, which is great because people are riding you can still look behind. But there's only 3 of us here now. I need to stop taking calls because I know it brings disinterest. It is quite nice. I mean, this car is 20 years old and it hasn't, but it was also the top of the line full-size Toyota luxury sedan back then. So. It drives better than my mom's Fiat does, so. The only thing it can't beat is its cornering, but that's kind of hard when you have a car that's like the size of a golf cart. I should probably go. The news that my mom wants to talk about is pretty important. So why don't I go ahead and talk to her about that? And maybe I'll go back on a little bit later when I'm going out to get some food. Does that sound good to you guys? Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'll talk to you guys soon then, okay? Alright. Oh, did you guys see that? Something dropped from the sky just there. What was that? I'm sure it's caught in the live feed, but alright, well, maybe we'll find out. That's pretty cool.